Hello everybody, it's Sabre Wolf and welcome to another stream. Yeah. A little bit later than I thought it was going to be. But me and the wifey Varys, we originally wanted to watch Black Widow. I watched it twice before she even watched it once, so I felt like I was kind of cheating there. Finally got her to watch it. She was laughing and the whole time, so that was amazing. So, family first. So that's why I'm a little late getting on tonight, but you know, that is what it is. So without further ado, we're gonna play some Triangle Strategy, shall we? Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a little bit a while since we played Triangle Strategy here. That's right. My panda played last. My son. So yeah. So we are going to play some Triangle Strategy. Like I said, I was going to do all day. So yeah, why not, right? So just hanging out chat, guys. If you want to just chit-chat and chat, that's fine. We're going to play for a little while. Like I said, getting kind of late. So I'm probably going to make this on like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours max, because I still got to work tomorrow. Also, by the way, got to pop top. No alcohol, just root beer. Let's hope for a good session, haven't we? Last time we played, we had a major fight with the with one of the big bosses there. So let's hope we can maybe get something not quite as dangerous this time. I don't know. I can only hope. All right, so we just completed the Desert's End because we're trying to prove one of the big Saintly 7 or Saintly 9, whatever it is, that they are bad dudes. Now they were trading salt illicitly.
House Wolffort, eager to report House N's illicit dealings to Hyzant, rebuffs an attack from Booker, Sorsley's loyal assistant, and gains entry to the city. Alas, Kamsel, one of the Saintly 7, informs them that charges cannot be brought without hard evidence of Sorsley's misdeeds.
Yep, no hard evidence. Guys, illicit salt just looks like regular salt in these shadows of suspicion. City streets, Kamsel's estate.
I see the salt matter is being addressed.
Exactly as you predicted, no less. I never expected House Wolffort to so much as entertain the idea.
The Wolfforts are formidable, always striving to do the right thing. Which is also what makes them so easy to manage.
What are you scheming now?
Excuse me?
Scheming? You make it sound so scandalous. All I do for our beloved Hyzant.
Do not play the fool. I know Minister Edor has taken notice of you. You would do well not to let it go to your head. I certainly cannot bring myself to admire the man.
Oh, why ever not?
'Tis not worth going into detail. Suffice to say, I would not mourn him should some grave impropriety come to light.
Then, for now, let us gleefully await the Wolffort's next move.
Remember, folks, don't say what you want to say what you need to say. That's how you survive in politics and these kind of affairs. Safe and vague is the best way to go. We get character stories, we got other stuff and things going on. Let's do character stories always first. Ian! Yeah, it's J, but it's pronounced Ian. Shows Cyrano a book he borrowed from the archives. Wolffort encampment.
That tome is an apprentice's resource, if I'm not mistaken. Are you studying ironworking?
Yes, I borrowed it some time ago from the archives in the Grand Duchy of Esfrost.
Oh.
I haven't had a chance to return it, what with the state of affairs being as it is.
Oh. I used him a lot in the last fight, and he's been leveling up a lot, so it probably triggered his next storyline.
Ian's? I can't remember the last time you privileged us with a visit.
Well, my weapons aren't going to forge themselves. But now that I've a respite from my days of sweat and flame, I thought I'd continue my studies.
You hunger for knowledge the way a fire hungers for kindling.
I'd never have become the blacksmith I am if not for what I gleaned from these tomes. If it takes a lifetime of studying and striving to forge the perfect weapon, then so be it. One day, all will know the name of Ian's, the greatest smithy the realm has ever seen.
Hey.
That is all well and good, but would you mind proclaiming that a little more quietly?
You're
yes.
in a library.
Apologies. In my excitement, I quite forgot I was in a library.
I must say, I can't help but admire your burning ambition. But while we're speaking in hushed tones, our army has been anything but quiet as of late. You forge weapons for them, yes? Might you have any insight into the matter?
Ooh, Double Ancient.
I wish I did, but I have scant time for the goings-on outside my own small forge. Though, now that you mention it, my orders from the army have increased.
Could it be that they're preparing for war?
What else could it be?
As if a war could break out on the eve of our three nations' grand new venture.
Indeed. That would be unthinkable.
Well, now. So he knew there was war impending.
S. Frost's sudden attack on Glenbrook confirmed my worst fears. And once the war started, I could forget about returning this book. But I still hope to. One day, when peace has returned to our realm.
I hope you will fight by my side till it does.
Without hesitation, my lord.
Okay, so he kind of knew the thing was happening, but he didn't mention it, so that's kind of lame. Nice. Alright, let's see what's going on. So those sands. What's he plotting against me this time?
Well, if it isn't tenebrous. Gloomy as ever, I see.
Minister Sorsley, I see you are in high spirits.
And why shouldn't I be? House Wolffort is ferrying my salt as we speak. An illustrious house from the Salt Iron War trying to win my favor. It's laughable.
But can they succeed, being as ignorant to the circumstances as they are?
If they fail, I simply lay the blame upon them and see their house duly punished. I shall gain merit in place of money.
I did not take you for an optimist. Or have you forgotten of Exham and Camsel's suspicions?
You speak as if it were my problem alone, my dear Tenebrous.
Do not misunderstand. It is because we are tarred with the same brush that I have come to warn you. Your dealings of late have grown, perhaps overly so. You would make an enemy of the other saints, should they notice.
And would you too turn against me, Tenebrous?
Yeah.
Most certainly not. Our fates are tied.
Good. Now leave me.
Pray, be careful, Minister.
What need have I for caution? I have never failed, nor will I ever.
Overconfident much, are we? We shall see. Just a tad bit overconfident. Alright. We ended the chapter last session. Let's see what we got for stuff. Oh, that's right. We have a promotion. Forgot about that. All right, who do we promote now? Do we promote Roland Benedict? My cleric, my primary cleric, not you. The one I said I was going to, or Hewitt? I kind of want to promote him because he is my wall and like soaking up all the damage and everything. Let's see what would happen. Let's see what I do here. Iridor. Yeah, I got everything up maximum out, so he really needs to level up. Yep. Let's see.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. Learned ability physical counter. All right. Physical counter. Always counterattack upon taking physical damage from additional enemy. Nice. So extra damage now. On the attack. Wonder what that does. Let's see if we can upgrade him at all. Lionel, you have gotten me nothing, okay? Like, seriously, nothing. Oh, it's not me upgrades now. Oh, they both have an upgrade available. Oh no, that's our decision. Upgrade the primary cleric. Or upgrade the wizard cleric, who does both. Ooh, boy. Probably the cleric. She's the one thing keeping me alive on the battlefield. Alright, I can upgrade one of these. So I have jump 1. Increased effective haste. Increased effect duration of haste by a turn. Or increase magical attack by 1, which means increasing her healing potential. Increases jump. Well, increase her healing, I think, would be the best thing to do here. Just in case I need it. Well, she's been casting a lot of haste lately, though. No, healing's more important. That's my apothecary. I don't really care about those guys. Oh, Hewitt can upgrade. Let's see. Increase effects duration of shadow stitching arrow by 1 turn. Ooh, that could be good. Increase blinding by a turn. Accuracy up by 2. Means being able to hit something. Well, being able to hit something is kind of important. That way she can't miss. Alright. Any new battlefields to fight? Yes, to the last man. Eliminate the enemy forces without letting a single soul escape. Anticipating their escape route, and cut them off before they can retreat. Gain stone. Wolffort Castle Gates. Interesting one. "12 units deploy." Okay.
Consider it done.
Getting liking this trapping like lately with Ian. It's been really clutch. Oh, plus I got New Girl. Crap.
Please, leave everything to me.
Let's try New Girl again. I forgot we had her. Oh, hello. Okay, there is a side of this way, okay. Alright. These guys got 4 units here. There's not really 4 units there. Well, there's some, but not great. Alright, let's go you on the side here. That's a lot of damage. You range to here. Oh, this must be, they have to get across this line back here, okay. I'm assuming. No fire, okay. Yeah, the one I have to be careful of is her setting fire to everything. Kind of want to heal her over there. I'll have to go with the 2 healers, I think. Alright, let's try this. Do not let them cross the other side of the field. Alright.
I'll take you on!
All right.
To victory!
I will end this. Shadows conceal me.
For victory! My lance strikes true!
This battle is ours.
Defeat is not an option. Death from above!
There is no mercy on the battlefield. There is always a way.
My turn. Huh! Take that! Ah! You've done it now! Looks like I'm up. Ha! Absolutely wonderful.
Here I come!
Yep.
Don't be afraid.
I'll set that up good. Oh, but he's just hitting me, I guess. Oh, that's interesting.
I must remain calm.
Mobile. No, not good.
This is my way of doing things.
Shall we begin? Allow me. Thank you. Allow me.
Larger area looks like. Oh, it's like a wall of flame. Okay.
Flames, heed my call! Very well. The heavens raise!
Hmm.
This ain't ideal.
It's over. Allow me.
After the healers.
The hunt is on. Yeah. This battle is won.
Charge! It ends here! Ah!
I see a path to victory.
Sloppy!
I'll show you what I can do. Don't be afraid. Uh-oh. I've got it.
Pierce defenses. Hmm.
Now then.
Yeah, that was rough. Okay. Hmm.
My specialty.
Shall we begin? Your wounds are healed.
That's the stuff.
Woo! 87 midpoints is awesome.
I'll give it my best. If I can just get over there.
It hurts. With the powers in me.
Pushing the advantage.
My time is now. new power overflows within me.
This ain't ideal. Come on!
Oh, ow.
Time to work. Victory is within reach. It's over.
This ends here.
Holy crap.
This battle is ours. This ends now!
For victory! Yes! It ends here!
Let us pry out their weakness.
My turn!
Here I come! Shall we begin? This is what I do.
Huh. Looks like I'm up. Time to end this.
I can still stand.
Need to turn up, but whatever.
The heavens judge you!
I'll give it my best. Aim and... I've made a breakthrough!
Ensnaring the enemy? Okay.
I'll take you on! Out of my way!
Time to work. It's over!
From where shall we strike? My turn. Take that! I will go through if I must. For my kingdom!
The hunt is on. I'll show you what I can do.
That's just mean.
can heal too. I can keep fighting.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. We must stay vigilant.
I won't lose!
I will end this. Stay right there!
Whew, nothing left that buddy, gonna burn. It's quality timber. Ooh, got 5 stone out of that. That's real good. Kind of an easy fight though. The only thing is they again have the high ground again, so 5 stone out of that's really good though. See what we can do with it. Ian can get some stuff done actually. Let's see. Higher weapon damage, more health, more physical defense. Oh, she's upgraded, huh? Increases lightning damage dealt during a rainstorm. Increases wind damage dealt during a tempest. Which you can't do either. Alright, his stuff. Physical defense and magic defense. I'm gonna raise Ian up a little bit though. I'm gonna try and increase his weapon potency. Let's save that there. Get several upgrades and such, so let's see what's going on. I gotta find a proof. That's a problem.
Sorsley may well come to end us once he hears of our allegations.
Yeah.
There is no turning back now. We must move swiftly.
So how shall we proceed?
We must provide hard evidence, as Minister Kamsel requested.
And I wish to be named Archduke of Esfrost. Does he understand what he asks of us? We have no leads.
Salt is a well-regulated commodity, and numbers do not lie. If this illicit trade exists, someone will have altered the ledgers.
Of course. We'll gather what information we can on Sorsley until the evidence we seek reveals itself. Let us canvass the town and see what we find.
Agreed.
We
should split up and search for clues.
Cool. I get to do it myself. Cool. This is way more you did in Tactics. being able to walk around towns and stuff. Kingdom is a den of inequity. It's true. The lack of adherence to the goddess's teaching has no doubt brought this fate upon them. Two large recovery pallets. I'll take those. We're looking for a rebel who was last seen in this area. Have you any memory of such person? Has he? At last, I can enter my own home. You have my everlasting gratitude. Is there not anything you can do for you, sir? You can provide me with information. Do you know anything of House N's illicit salt dealings? Illicit salt dealings? I'm afraid not. Then even a source will do. How might one go about prying into the affairs of the house, Ente? As you seem quite determined, you may as well search their encampment itself. The one that's guarded by 4 people? It's located behind the entrance to the source. If Sorsley has anything to hide, he will certainly have hid it there. The end encampment. If we cannot find the proof we seek, then it generally does not exist. Yet, it is also the most brazen, dangerous course of action. We'll have to wait for the cover of darkness. Here's such thing camp. You must be disposed to at night. You look important. Claris. Illegal distribute. Where is all this talk coming from? I will not stand for such absurd accusations. What proof do you have? Well, when you do as much business as I do, rumors as one that has propaganda. It would behoove you to interrogate the rumors you hear before you repeat them. Yes, it would be best not to rumor lie. Keep digging and keep me appraised of any of the information you may have. I will be eager to be of service. I judge your garb. You hail from Gunbrook. Have you come to gaze upon the wonder of the Holy State? Surely you have many tales of your journey to our fair lands. Do tell. I fear this will become a long conversation. I'll have to save it for another time. The Zazen have been recognized by the goddess of Salt herself and are tasked with leading the benefit of Hazant. the faithful Hyzant. Atop of this order sits the Holy One, who enjoys the privilege of hearing the goddesses speak on her own words. Just for those that I think took the other path to get caught up, because we kind of already know this stuff. I, of course, take pride in the uniquely superior construction of our society, but how do you, as an outsider, find it? Oh, because the pits of suffering. Okay. The ones who can truly lead the people and prosper in happiness are those who have been chosen by the goddess herself, the Holy One, and the Saintly Seven. Yes, so your dogma tells us, though I think you'll find that does not account for human nature, which is not so easily controlled. Only those who have official business with the ministry may enter. If you have no appointment, I must ask you to leave. Oh, you, Layla. I've learned that my secretary has investigating Master Sorsley as well. Surely he has left some notes in his journal. You have the blessing to read it if you find it. The goddess tolerates much in the search of truth. Only those with special permission may enter the palace. Take your leave. Minister Exarum is occupied at the moment. If you have business with him, I bid you write him a letter. A letter? That presumes I have something to write with. As Frost boasts of their freedom from the mountaintops, yet it's only ever the rich and powerful that rise to the top of the wretched douche. While here in Hyzant, all are equal under the goddess of Wolffort, and all may live in the peace. I scarcely need to ask, but which nation, in your estimation, is the right of it? Freedom is a necessity for all. I stand with Frost in this matter. It is the work of the nation's leaders to ensure peace and equity. We have much to learn from Hyzant's rule. Neither the kingdom of Glenbrook, which I serve, best you both. It's getting into his good graces. Alright. You see the light of her ways, of her magnificence. Having said that, equality yet escapes you. Your treatment of the Roselle must change if your society is ever to truly be equitable. So I have to mistreat the Roselle, who's actually my wife, in order to know equity? Inequality? Racism much? That's not equality. But only the most righteous may receive her blessings. Surely you do not argue with the criminals are worthy, and they are unbelievers besides. To treat them with kindness would be an even greater sin than those have already committed against her. Might I add that the holding such beliefs, you may well be in line to receive the same punishment yourself. Mind your words, sir. So this is how the faithful Hyzant they think, huh? I kind of let you pass without permission. I care not who you are, from what nation you hail. You may not enter the source. If you are not here to enter the source, then I shall hear you out. What is your wish to know? That only makes me long to enter the source all the more. Is there truly nothing you can do? Why guard the entrance so closely? Is there something you wish to hide? I hear tell of a secret ledger for Sultan Schultz shipments. Does this sound familiar? Hmm. Oh. If such people suffice, then you can certainly may make use of the Incasua's tongue. Now to write the letter to the sun. This is an important proposal for Master Exerum. I bet you deliver it to him. This is an important proposal for Minister Exerum. I bid you deliver it to him at once. Very good. I shall see that it reaches Minister Exerum myself. That letter should secure Minister Exerum's cooperation in exposing Sorsley's crimes. I pray it reaches him soon. I cannot be too prepared, considering we're up against one of the Saintly Seven. Damn, I haven't unlocked the other part yet. No. Oh. Assault off at night under the cover of darkness. I confess I receive payments in exchange for my silence, but I know not from whom. Yet as though it matters, my conscience withers or rots just the same. Another vendor in the middle of the night? Highly suspicious. I shall make note of that. I'd wager that this person was involved with Sorsley's legal enterprise. A rumor monger, you say? Then I should very much like to speak to her. Yes, thank you. There we go. So an unsavory character is big enough for the salt, you say? I confess that not even I had noticed, if what you say is true. Though I simply cannot piece it together in my mind. How would they get that smuggled salt to Esfrost in the first place? Talk to everybody here, except for maybe somebody inside somewhere. Oh, this was the journal the secretary keeps. Looks like he underlined something in the emphasis. I find Sorsley and Dee's recent behavior highly irregular and improper. He took a meeting with Glenbrook's officials in secret, wherein he dispersed generous bribes. Bribing Glenbrook officials. An extremely valuable evidence I must take note of it. Damn it. Oh, this is the rumor girl. Arrives in the port in secret, only to vanish as quickly as quietly as it came. The ship disappears in the night. The how of the soul exports has eluded me until now. Perhaps they were carrying it on the ship's as she speaks. Alright, I got all the information I think now. Ship shipments. Partnership that vanished. Ah, yes, the disappeared vessel would figure nicely on the spot. It is fortuitous that you contacted me. Thank you. I tell you, this is no stricter confidence. Dr. House and Taka has reached the consortium. There, Sorsley is known to be a meticulous man, exceedingly concerned with the exterior of his own ledger. If he has engaged in illegal enterprises, as you suggest, I doubt his conscience would allow his books to go unbalanced. We'll have to get the second ledger. A secret account, of course. With that in hand, we'd have all the proof we need. The trouble, though, would be finding it. I think this is all I can do. What does anybody else talk to? Yeah, I think I've done everything I can. I think I'm done in this adventure. I can't find anything else here. Alright. Never enough. Now it's time to get thoughts.
What news? Have you learned anything?
Yes, loads.
Sorsley is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the testimony shall show us the truth.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Yep.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence at hand suggest? Let us begin with Sorsley himself. What is his crime?
He bribed nobles right under their noses in Glenbrook.
He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
How could I have been so blind to his dealings in the upper echelons of my own kingdom?
Though we know this to be true, I doubt we'll build a worthy case now that Esfrost rules the Crown City.
If we cannot secure the help of the remaining saints, we've no choice but to present our case directly to the Hierophant. Doing so will require incontrovertible proof of Sorsley's improprieties.
Clarice said Sorsley kept a secret ledger.
Of course. Sales had to be carefully managed so as not to arouse suspicion.
Making detailed records a necessity. I've no doubt this ledger exists. Now then, let us focus on where we might find the evidence we need.
This is encampment.
By which you mean Sorsley's encampment.
Precisely. Not the one at the Citadel of the Sands, so far from the source. Right here, in the capital.
I know its location.
Might the bribe Sorsley plied Glenbrook's nobles with be connected to his illicit dealings?
We know the ledger tracking the tainted salt exists.
End's encampment is our primary target, then. But it's too dangerous to get near, let alone inside.
Go at night.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence enough to confront him over his crimes.
And Sorsley will find us out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence, then. What is our next move?
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Kamsel once more.
What? I knew that I had to go into his encampment at night, though. I'm gonna keep playing, see what we need to do next.
Serenoa and his retinue know House End is involved in the illicit salt trade, yet fail to secure any solid evidence to back up their claims. Their position growing tenuous, House Wolffort makes a reckless bid to persuade Kamsel, Minister of Domestic Affairs, to levy charges.
I shouldn't have saved over the last file.
Minister Kamsel will join our cause, won't he?
It's hard to be sure, but we must press our case and have faith. That is all that is in our power to do.
You! Are you House End's dogs?
A messenger, my lord, from the palace. I seek Lord Serenoa Wolffort.
You have found him.
Lord Wolffort, you have been accused of coercing Minister Sorsley End unto unlawful acts.
What?
Presence is required at the palace so the Holy One may question you.
House End is the guilty party, not Serenoa.
If you've testimony to give, you are welcome to stand witness at the trial.
My lord, this may be a good opportunity to bring our case directly to the Hierophant and the other powerful entities of Hyzant. I expect the Saintly Seven are not of one mind on this matter. If you can persuade some of the ministers to side with us, Sorsley will have nowhere to run.
Oh, it's the scales.
Perhaps. Or you could end up the one with his head on the chopping block, Serenoa.
Even so, we cannot make an enemy of Hyzant, else we truly will be alone. I must stand trial, plead my case to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, and hope that they believe me.
You've been summoned to the palace, Minister Kamsel. The Holy One is to hear the accusations against Minister End, and question House Wolffort.
Very well. So, Sorsley has made the first move. Serenora must not have been able to secure evidence against him after all. But order cannot truly be restored simply by sentencing House Wolffort. I must make of this opportunity what I can.
I don't know how to make it at night, though. Like, I know I had to infiltrate it at night, but I didn't know how.
So there is to be a trial. I see.
The Holy One requires the presence of the Saintly Seven immediately.
And here I thought you nearly had him, Wolffort. Did I overestimate you? No matter. There is more than one way to trap a greedy boar. Now then, who will be best put to the task?
There was a split. Motherfucker. I wish I didn't save over that file now. Alright. I just didn't see something, I guess.
The inquiry of House Wolffort, stood accused by Minister Sorsley End, will hereby commence. We of the Saintly Seven will preside over this trial. Serenora Wolffort, you stand before the Holy One. Do you swear by the goddess to speak the truth?
I swear.
Minister Exham Marshal, you may begin the proceedings.
We know Minister Sorsley quite well, having worked with him for these long years. But we know comparatively little of you, Lord Serenora. Therefore, we must first determine whether you are worthy of our trust. Surely you have not forgotten his position among the Saintly Seven of the Holy State of Hyzant?
I have written it all down as tradition requires.
Yes, I have read through your report. It is a sign of sincerity that you would proceed according to our customs. Indeed, I can confirm you are a man of honor and integrity. Once all presiding over the trial have had a chance to express their opinions over your report, we shall pass our judgment. I have nothing further to ask.
Next, Minister Kamsel-Farrant will make his inquiries.
You must understand the difficult position you have put us in, sauntering into our home to denounce one of our own. We are a welcoming people, and so must be wary of those who seek to take advantage of our open hearts. If a stranger came to you with unfounded accusations against one of your people, I doubt you would take him at his word. Have you any proof of the foul deeds you claim have taken place in our land?
I have a witness who has seen the salt being transported. One of the guards at the source.
Oh, one of our citizens. Any entrusted to protect the source must swear an oath of honesty to the goddess before assuming duty. Well then, it seems we ought to consider the matter a little further. I have nothing more to ask.
Minister Tenebrous, if you would.
It isn't strange that lay people would fail to grasp the goddess's infinite wisdom. We Seven, however, do understand her will. For most, our teachings are the only way they know how to live according to her plan. It is moot to judge Sorsley, one of the Seven, based on evidence brought against him by a layperson, no matter what that evidence may be. Unless you have testimony from one who understands the goddess's will, there is simply nothing we can do.
Minister, which one do I choose? I don't want to tattletale on Chloris. I don't know if he actually knew he had secret religion or not, because I haven't proved it yet. I do have the witness of the bribery, which is one I'm being brought forth about, but... Go with that one.
Sorsley met in secret with powerful Glenbrook officials and bribed them. Minister Lila's secretary can attest to this.
Oh? A secretary to one of the saintly Seven, you say?
My secretary's word is as good as my own. None is more devoted to the goddess than he. If any can grasp her will, he can.
I see. Well, I cannot argue against that. I've no further questions.
Minister Lila Viscraft, ask your questions.
It is plain to me that Sorsley has indeed engaged in misconduct, namely bribery. Yet while I do not doubt he bribed an official of Glenbrook, what the bribe was for remains unclear. Perhaps you can shine some light on the matter, Lord Serenoa?
To ensure the official silence over the transport of lawful salt, Sorsley wanted to ensure the official silence over the cargo vessel that disappeared in the middle of the night.
The ship that disappeared in the night must have been carrying unlawful salt. He'd have wanted to keep that quiet.
Yet rumor of such a ship has reached even my ears. Would it not be an utter waste of coin to buy a single person's silence, when so many have already heard the gossip? I have no more questions.
I, Idor Delmira, will ask one final round of questions. I cannot deny, Lord Serenoa, that Sorsley can be foolish. But he is also dedicated to the goddess, and he has worked much good as one of the Seven. Though he is not faultless by any means, I believe the goddess yet favors him. If we are to pass judgment on such a man, we must prove his guilt to the goddess herself. So let me ask you this, Serenoa Wolffort. Where exactly are we to find such evidence against Sorsley End?
Secret ledger.
There must be some evidence in House End's encampment.
Ah, yes. The goddess would not be able to see into a place so stripped of faith. Perhaps we would be remiss not to search the encampment on her behalf. My questions are done. Now we will confer with one another. The Holy One will pass judgment after hearing our opinions. Saranora Wolffort, the Holy One has passed judgment. House Wolffort is found to have spoken true. Therefore, we find House Wolffort innocent and declare Sorsley End a traitor.
What?
Calm yourself. It seems the goddess has mercy yet to give you.
Praise her, and praise her wisdom. What mercy has she for me?
You will stand in combat against House Wolffort. Whomsoever emerges the victor will be cleansed of their sins.
Combat?
But your sins are indeed heavy, Sorsley. Therefore, we give this to House Wolffort.
Grounding amulet. I don't know what that does. Trial by combat. Well, since combat is going to take us a very long time to get into, we're going to call it here tonight, guys. So, I believe we're going to call it there for tonight because combat is going to take quite a while for us to get through. So, yeah. Well, once again, I am Sabre Wolf. I hope you're enjoying the series. I wished I didn't save over the file so I could get the perfect, like, trend or path that I really wanted to do. They said they're infiltrated at night, but I don't know how to make it change to night. And I thought I had to advance the story to get it to nighttime to infiltrate it then, but apparently that wasn't what was going to happen. Unless the alternate path was just giving up on trying to find everything, and I did find everything I was supposed to. So maybe this is the right path I was supposed to take after all. Who knows? We'll see. Once again, I am Sabre Wolf. Hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll come back tomorrow night for some more. Till then, take care and have a good day.